the Kent State Golden Flashes and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Bobby Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, Kent State's head coach told me pregame, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Rowe. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense on the field for the first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Runs through, man. He might have some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that run game.
Right back to the well. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Anderson will throw. Unloads it left. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the cornerback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that quarterback.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a match.
There he goes. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, App State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster. It's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason move. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a way to put his team in business at the 33. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. pass reeled in. It's Need. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They moved backwards a couple of yards on that last pass, and now they'll try it on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
On the ground with the counter. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Anderson wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Rudolph. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Oh, he got loose. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man to the left. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out to the right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You got to love this guy's speed, and obviously throughout his football career, it's paid dividends for him, but this ain't high school anymore. You just can't outrun everybody like you used to back on Friday nights. This defense is fast. They were able to get him outside of the pocket, chase him down, bring him to the ground for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. And the rush will get through him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding you just got to jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gets it to the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. Can they catch it? This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Maybe a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Floats it out in space. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mountaineers are in the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Off play action on 1st down. Got a man. On the move at the 30. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this 1st half closes out.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Going to take a shot. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, pulling the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We move the football.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Gets rid of it. Got the big tight end on the corner route. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Anderson will throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with Colorado taking on the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
The Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to make his way and find some room on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah.
Makes the catch, and he's free. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Running inside, it's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big.
Here's a little room there. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Man, those hurt for a defense because you got him in third and long, right where you want him. You're thinking pass, pass, pass. They sneak the run in there. Now they got a fourth and short situation. First thing, I'm always watching the football. Now getting ready for the run game.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got it up, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they add 6 more to go over that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
So here comes Kent State's offense ready to get this drive underway. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Handoff from the gun. Running to Green. Picks up the 1st down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Back to the ground with the running back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Kick is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Anderson will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The run inside. It's Hill. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Across the 45. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. He might want another play. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Sanchez. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Now adjusting. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, App State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson wants to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. And there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Breaks the grab in the corner. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rock. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Tight end now in motion. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Okay.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After losing track of the play clock, better keep an eye on it this time. It's 2nd and 10. Anderson will throw. Let's it fly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Continues to fight for yards. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are makes the grab in their space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Bill.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.